Hello and welcome to the Metroid Zero Review official stream. This week we are playing 3 different demos, 30 minutes apiece is what we do. This is backed by popular demand. I started doing this a while back. I like to take a break between major streams. And after Blasphemous, we decided to start doing some demos. So by request, I have 3 different demos that people have recommended. I'm just making sure everything's working on the stream. I am alone today, so have to be sure that everything's working correctly. So give me just a minute to pull up the chat box. Now it says Chiaroscuro on the the game for now. That's because I don't know how to put a game in that doesn't exist on Twitch's database. So this is Deep Enigma. This is requested by Salmes. You're saying I shouldn't call this a recommendation, Salmes? Okay, looks like I could use the spacebar to start this. Now, I didn't read the intro last time I was testing this. I can't even read that text. Is it supposed to be visible? I just know what happened to this place. I have strange feeling about this situation. Something is wrong. I don't know what it is. I need to save this place. And I need to get out of here. Well, that's about as bare bones as the plot gets. Welcome, Cator. So I have played this section just so I could test the controls, make sure that they all work before I stream. So I already know what all this says. I think I put this on the circle button here. So it says that I have 999 shots. I don't know if that's just because he doesn't know how to not put ammo in. Also, I can't stop the text once it starts, so you can't duck and shoot. And we're off to a great start. So you can't duck and shoot in this game. So in order to get these guys that are on the ground, you kind of have to walk up right next to them and then just stun lock them. And then if you get hit, you kind of hope that they drop health. Luckily, they do stun lock, so you had some visibility. Oh, you mean the text? You know, actually, I think when I was testing this originally, the text showed up, so I don't know what was going on just now. So we were talking about this game in our Discord, and I guess this game is made entirely out of purchased assets, which is why the main character actually looks pretty good. Okay, so I forgot what it said about blue doors. I probably should have read that text again. Am I stuck now? How come I can point up, but I can't shoot up? There we go. Oh, okay, you shoot the blue doors. I think it did say that, so that's good to know. But you can't shoot up for some reason. There we go. I'll just shoot diagonal. So we got kind of a random mishmash of different assets. And I guess the plot to this game is that we crash landed here and decided that we needed to save this place. Like, we just had this sudden urge that is our goal. Oh, we got a grenade. Nope. Yellow doors do not open with grenades. Gray doors open by killing enemies. Oh, that's just a life refill. What did I pick up? Another grenade. Okay, we can't double jump yet, so don't think we can get to that thing. Alright, let's go back down. It's an interesting... I don't know what those crystal shards are. So we have a few different weapons that we can choose from that I don't know if they all show up in the demo or not. Anyway, so far the level design seems a little bit random. Oh yeah, I have to You can kind of control your map, but for whatever reason it only puts it in that little square. So Same's... What is hurting me? Oh, there's spikes on the ground. I didn't even see those. Those are very subtle. Did I just get hurt from jumping over it? My character flashed red for a second there. I don't know what got me. I'm glad that guy dropped a life refill. These ghost type enemies. Those skeletons look like they belong in like a more low-res game. They're very blocky. Okay, green doors do not open. I think it's probably color-coded to different weapons. Like, yeah, we have a green shot, so... That's literally the name of it. Blue shot, red shot, green shot. Oh, we get different enemies sometimes. I don't know if I had a question, Zombies. Did I say something that sounded like I... No, I'm just lost. Because I'm not entirely sure. Is that a sword? A sword gun. Maybe it's missiles. Oh gosh. What? Was that hidden behind the corpse there? Let's try that again. Nope. That was weird. Oh, I guess we're here now. Nelly, please. Take care. Oh, well that was nice of them. Uh-oh. Okay, we apparently found the rat boss. And he stun locks just like everything else, so that's good. Oh, he dropped a thing that looks interesting. But I don't want to stand on those spikes. Oh no! Yeah, what are these? Oh, they're just grenades. I guess I knew that. I should have turned turbo fire on my Joy-to key. So you don't have to hear me clicking so loudly. Yes. Well, there was like a bomb behind a corpse for a second there. Okay, we got the red shot. Does the red shot have a limit? Looks like it does. If you're reading this, I'm probably already dead. I love people that write that in their journals. I should do that with all of my journal entries. Take this red mutation to open red doors. Alright, so am I going to start getting red ammo now? Like from enemy drops? So there's a 2 next to my health. Is that lives? I can't remember what the number was before I died that one time. Roll back the tape. It's one of the nice things about recording everything. If you forget something, you can always check your footage. Well, as rudimentary as this is, it's sort of nice, basic Metroidvania exploration. There's some value in that. It's kind of random. I'm not going to say it's... What in the heck? It's an enemy variety show. It's great. Okay, that's a green door. I can't do that. Does the map tell me what doors are what? Let's find out. Nope, they're all red, apparently. Oh, so I have multiple life bars? So it's like Metroid. I like how every time I enter this room, it's a different set of enemies. Is this... Okay, is this a grenade? No. So on the website, it said that this game is like Super Metroid. And I always think it's funny when people make comparisons to other games. Because, I mean, like, sure, you could say it's like Super Metroid in the sense that you have winding passageways in a Metroidvania world, but this doesn't play anything like Metroid. So, with as many Metroidvanias as there are now, it's not sufficient to simply say that your game is like Super Metroid or Symphony of the Night. You gotta specify other features if you're trying to describe your game accurately. Oh, we'll turn on the sound. Tell me if this is better. So you said we need to go down. You're probably right. Good morning, Animated AR. So these guys don't stun. So if they're flying, they don't stop. Which is a good enough distinction, I guess. Alright, I feel like I'm going in circles. So that's the save point. That's where I was. Alright, so I need to go through this door. How did I get turned around there? Yeah, it is fun. Yeah, I'm going back. Somebody is yelling at me. Man, don't you throw your ice at me. Time to start ignoring enemies. Alright, I'm gonna go through this door. Down the floor. Wait. Did that have a red thing on it? Because I don't know if I have a weapon for that. Yeah, those are blue. Oh! I have a blue gun already. That makes sense. Ah, okay. I probably should have noticed that earlier. Now here's a question. Once I'm down here, how do I get back out? I have to find this out before I go forward because... Okay, there's an invisible platform right there. Okay, so there isn't a trap. This gun looks fun. I wish I had more ammo for it. Nelly. I don't know from where all these monsters came out. I don't know from where all these monsters came out either. This entire place doesn't really seem like a natural facility either. It kind of reminds me of a Robot Named Fight, except a Robot Named Fight still had more of a sense of place. And it was procedurally generated, so... Oh, good, red shot. How much do I have now? That was 5. The HIO store has these assets, is what you said? Oh, you mean where the monsters came from? Yes, that's funny. I wish I could actually shoot up. Can you actually shoot up in the full game? Did they fix that? It seems like a glitch. I like that I have to use the ammo to get more of the ammo. Alright. We are now in Green Cloud area. I always find... Like, this isn't totally uncommon where the level design doesn't really have any coherent theming. I mean, I'm thinking about other games that kind of are less cohesive. And even those games tend to have at least some structure to it. Like, I'm thinking like Robbie Ribby has a lot of really weird pathways. but you can kind of tell where you are at any given time. And this, I'm kind of left confused because all the landmarks are similar to me. So kind of my only hope to, okay, so I do have, so when you pick up those items, you do get more max ammo. Furthermore, the combat really isn't the most engaging. Not that Metroid's really strong in that aspect either. Okay, grenades do a lot of damage, so that's good. So you can shoot up and duct. Was it a configuration problem? Maybe. Either it's a configuration problem or it's a compatibility issue with my PC. I mean, I'm using joy-to-key, so it's possible that some of the controller configurations are interfering with my ability to shoot up. Let's try it on the keyboard. Nope, even just using on the keyboard still has issues. I wonder what's different about my setup. Well, that came out of nowhere. That was almost a jump scare. Good thing I had the sound down. Did that enemy is not conveying that it's getting hit. He just kind of evaporated. Which is fine. As long as he goes away, I guess. Goodness, there's like not even room to dodge that. Alright, make him evaporate. How many are there? How far do my shots go off the screen? Far enough. Okay, this is a situation where if I can't shoot up, I'm not sure I can do it. Nope. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, it's very weird that normal controls aren't working. Make this boss fight a lot easier. Get rid of him quickly, get rid of him quickly. I wonder if my red laser would dispatch these faster. My brain is telling me that they're also red, so they must be immune to it, which isn't always true. But that's how it often works in games. Come on. I really should put turbo controls on my joy-to-key settings. Let's see if I can get this one from over here. Okay, so he's the only one. Yeah, I can't deal with him unless I can shoot up. This may be impossible with the current setup. Nope. I am really surprised I'm still alive. Nope, there it goes. I also want to be able to shoot while running diagonally, but that doesn't seem possible either. I just have to kill this thing fast and just tank the damage. And then try and save enough damage for those other enemies that I have to tank. Oh. Okay. I think we can kill this one from over here. Maybe. Okay, he's down. I should probably count how many shots it takes so I can time this correctly. Okay, he's dead. I think I might be able to hit this guy from over here. Whoops. I did. Okay, good. Alright, this one I'm going to have to face tank. That didn't work. Oh, come on. I might be able to hit this guy from over here. Did I do it? Yes, I did. So there might be one left. Hopefully I can... I wonder if I can hit him from this direction. Alright, it's good to know that my shots go pretty far off the screen. So maybe I can take this guy out the same way. I don't know when my shots expire because I can't see that far, and the shots are kind of not very well animated. There you go. Are you kidding me? I'm glad that didn't kill me, because that would have been really frustrating. I'm going to run back and save. Hopefully enemies don't respawn in the room afterwards. Yeah, if they do, as long as the door is unlocked, I don't care that much. Okay, good, the triggers are set appropriately there. So what do we think about this game so far, everybody watching? There's some secrets in this room. Sorry to say that, but you can't go back. Oh. Guess I'll just keep going. Be really nice if I could duck and shoot. On these guys specifically. I think, considering my limitations, though, I'm doing pretty well. Animator AR says this game is interesting. I think besides all the jank and the really kind of not very good level design, there is some value to the size of the world, and I mean, if you just like wandering and collecting things. What level, or what button is the electric twister? Brings up hidden platform. There are a lot of rooms with hidden platforms. Ooh. Is there anything to tell? Oh gosh, I didn't realize I was set to red. Does the game telegraph these hidden platforms at all? Or does it just show them now that I have the upgrade? I guess we'll go back to that room that said there was a secret. Oh, thanks for the health. The monster assets are just hilarious. That cracks me up. That adds to the feeling that there's not much cohesion to this game. Those are just grenades. I don't really use those. I probably should use one right here, though. Grab that. That didn't seem to heal me hardly at all. Alright, so how do I use that item that I just got? Is it a weapon? Let's try out these other weapons. Teleport, electric twister. Is this it right here? Okay. Oh, there it is. Well then, that's gonna be... Oh, is it infinite? Well, at least there's that going for it. Unfortunately, since I have this set to a controller, all of your weapons are controlled by number keys in this demo. So, Salmes, you got the demo from Steam, right? Maybe there's a difference between the itch.io version and the Steam version. As far as being able to duck and shoot and everything. I don't think the Steam demo is available anymore. If there ever was one. I don't know if you got this from itch originally. It's a good thing the diagonal shooting still works. Well, on the plus side, the electric twister does have infinite ammo, so I guess we could just blast that everywhere. Let's take a look at the map here. It's weird that I'm having issues with this demo. I mean, I guess it's not too weird given the context, but... Anyway, we'll move on to Chiaroscuro soon, but that... Based on what I've seen of this game so far, I think that it has some potential for value. Now, I'm not saying that, I mean, very clearly, based on what you could probably see, it probably wouldn't get the highest score ever, but let's see, here it is. No? Oh, it's right there. Having to switch weapons to do that is a little strange. Oh, that's this room. And this room probably has platforms, I'm betting. Yeah, there we go. It's a 1. I'm going to say that I think I have played worse than this. That might be a strong statement. Okay, let's check our... The idea behind this weapon is interesting, or this electric twister. It needs to be a button separate from your weapons, I think, though. So you can just use it everywhere. It's kind of like the... it's similar to the glitch gun in Axiom Verge, I think, conceptually speaking. Anyway, I don't think we got... I'm feeling like this is going to be very similar moving forward, so I think we might move on to Chiaroscuro at this point. I need to go to the very first room. I guess that makes sense that they would do that. It's actually fairly common for them to do that. The question is how do I get back to the very first room? Alright, well, we'll see if we can get there in 4 minutes and see what that upgrade is at least. Nope. Is that a mimic? That's a mimic. Of course it is. I'm like, why is there a chest? Welcome, Roguemania. Or Retromania. So, the art style is pretty good in this game because most of its assets are purchased. I do like the way the main character looks. It's good character. Yeah, let's get this back up. Let's see if we can get to that first room within our time allotted. We want to make sure all the other demos get as much screen time. Especially if people are... Oh shoot, I'm lost again. This is the right way. Whoops. I think. Okay, back in this area. My inability to shoot up really has stunted me. Okay, I think, yeah, this is where I go. Hopefully I get to a safe point quick because I am almost dead. One of you guys want to drop me a health upgrade or health refill, that would be fantastic. Alright. This is going to be the guy that kills me. Oh no, oh no, okay. Luckily he turned around on me. That is exactly what I want right now. That was a good health refill too. Oh, I'm not going to test to see if it stays there. I'm getting lots of health refills here. It must be because it's the first area. Get up there. Oh my gosh. Man, these guys are being very generous with health pickups. If I remember correctly, the first area is this way. Well, the level design is memorable enough that I'm able to get pretty far without looking at my map. So maybe those criticisms were premature. And now I take my map. Where is the first area? I don't actually remember. It wasn't this way, was it? Huh. Is it up? But that door is yellow. I actually did not notice the health refill typo. I think... No, that's not where we came from because then the map would be filled in, right? I do not remember where the first area was. This door is green. Maybe it's this way. Okay, this is it. Alright, let's see what this got. You said that there's a secret hidden in here. Let's look for that and then... Like, I feel like there needs to be some level of telegraphing so that you're not just randomly shooting things with this gun. Also, making you go all the way back to the beginning without any extra context means that you'll probably spend a lot of time lost down there if this is required for progression. And people getting lost in Metroidvania games is something that a lot of people from outside the genre are going to complain about. Oh, flamethrower, neat. And then we can get to those blocks, but I don't have it set to it. Come on. Yeah, there. Alright, well, I think we'll call it there. So that is Deep Enigma. I think that it has aspects about it that are okay. I don't know, so Salmace really dislikes that game. I'm not sure if I'm willing to give it a 1 out of 5 until I play the full thing, but let's move on to, yeah, I was going to say, being lost there, I could see that being a major detractor on the rating of the game. So now we're moving on to Chiaroscuro, which was kickstarted last year, and it has a demo on Steam which you can play, which that's what we're playing today. Rose. Is your main character named Rose? You have to wake up. Oh, we got the Chrono Trigger start. You have to find the lights. Oh. I'm not playing in the dark, am I? Okay. So this game has a lot of potential from what I've seen. So I'm pretty excited to see how it shakes out. Okay, so... Oh, so it's sort of like Hollow Knight, but as long as you have Lumen, you just regenerate. That's an interesting twist on that formula. Oh, we start with a dash. And it looks like that costs Lumen. Okay. Typical controls. So what if I got stuck here? Like, I know this is part of the tutorial, but do you regenerate Lumen to a certain degree? I'm interested in seeing how that plays. It is really dark back here. I think I can make that, yeah. Kind of a nice, smooth swinging animation. So that's interesting that the dodge also takes Lumen. You're kind of encouraged not to dodge because... Oops. Wow. That hurt me a lot. Oh, okay, never mind. So those little faces up in the top left are my health. And the little heart is how long it's going to take for the next health bar to stack up. Do I pick that up? I guess it'd just heal me if I was actually damaged. Attacking is similar to Shantae or other games that multiple hits is the focus. I think this just fills up Lumen if you happen to be low. Let's test it. Whoops, that's not the way I wanted to go. But okay, yeah, that's just the Lumen battery. I wonder if you'll start with the wall jump and dash at the beginning in the final game. It's interesting, the refilling health aspect is kind of neat. One of the complaints I have about like Hollow Knight is that it's really tempting to just spend all of your mana on healing yourself. This kind of lets you have your cake and eat it too. as long as you're willing to wait just a little bit. Although, because you only regenerate when you're at full lumen, it does encourage you to kind of not spend it, period, to make sure you can continue to heal. But I'm really interested to see how that dynamic affects boss fights and things. So hopefully we'll find a boss fight within our time. Jump while standing on the fan to shoot upwards. Hold the jump button for better results. I think it's funny that the disc has become like the universal symbol for saving, even though I don't think a lot of people under the age of 20 or under the age of 25 have seen an actual disc. Or might not remember it. That was like a meme. Why did somebody 3D print the save disk icon, or the save icon? She does look a little bit like Hornet. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Oh, I guess there's a pathway back here. Well, let's continue. I wonder if my screen is not bright enough on my end. Everybody on the stream probably saw that pathway before I did. Okay, that is probably a key gate. The atmosphere is really nice. I like the music and kind of the feel of the game. This kind of music's very nostalgic to me because it reminds me of like old Square Enix. Oh, that was weird. There we go. SNES games. Okay, so the little sparks are not lumen, they're experience points, it seems. Alright, do I have a map? No map. Not yet, anyway. Or at least the map is not mapped to the select button like I'm used to. So we'll just keep going until we run into something to fight. I kind of like the auto regen too. It lets me kind of focus on the exploration rather than watching my HP all the time. Alright, YOLO. Let's go. Okay. Oh man, back in the day. We're just going to talk about floppy disks now. I remember putting my homework on the 16 kilobyte disks and running out of space when my project got too big. Or the text file that I was putting on it. And then they came out with these things called zip disks, which were basically like... So CDs came out before zip disks, but rewritable CDs weren't available as widely available, so we had these zip disks that we thought were amazing because they had like 100 megabytes on them. I was like, I can put picture files on this disk. Good times. Oh, you look big. You are all bark and no bite, though. I don't really feel a need to dash a lot, which is probably good considering it costs lumen. Like during combat, I mean. Enemies move slow enough that my kind of slower attack animation doesn't seem to be an issue. I can come up here, let's see what it is. Come on, you gotta put something up there. Gotta reward weirdos like me that like to check corners like that. Yeah, this has kind of like a dreamlike feel to it. Which I don't know if I would describe Hollow Knight that way. I don't know what levels do. I don't know if they're just straight stat upgrades or what. The game doesn't have a stat menu, so I can't really see if it's changing. I feel like this is backtracking. Let's take a look anyway. Alright, that's different. Oh, is this an upgrade? Light obtained. I figured that might be what it was. Okay, I guess now we have a light. Doesn't seem to do anything as far as adding abilities. Kind of short hop everywhere. The birds twittering in the background of the music is also a nice touch. If you want to add a pleasant atmosphere to your game, that is one of the best ways to do it. Okay, it looks like there's nothing off to the right. Oops. And we could figure out what happens when we die. I just noticed we had a stamina meter for our weapon. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything over there. I am not at full lumen, so hopefully the save point heals you. It does, good. It also gives back your lumen, that's nice. One downside to the dash button not having a, or not being free, is that I can't, or regenerating completely. What does it say? Oh, there's a switch there. I didn't even notice that. Hmm. Cool. I don't know if I've seen anywhere that would allow me to progress at this point. We'll go this way. What does this sign say? Ominous Grove, okay. Oh, I don't know if that was helpful in... Okay, so spirit creatures don't give you lumen. So I couldn't dash through enemies without taking damage normally, it sounds like. Oh, great. Oh, I found the save point. I don't even know if that was a big deal. Besides the part where... Okay, I guess it teleports me up if I... Alright, and those must be the spirit creatures. Why is there a save point down there? What a weird place to put a save point. Alright, they don't give lumen, but they still give experience points. It seems like a really relaxing game to play. Even though, like, with all the darkness and the aesthetics, it seems like that's kind of counterintuitive, but... Frankly, this is the best way to make your game look good, though, is by choosing a... Ooh. Okay, so that's not going to work for me. Is there another way around besides taking damage? Alright, well, let's try and get over it. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Let's try that again. Alright, so there was a lumen orb over there, so that tells me that the beginning tutorial area, if you happen to use all of your lumen... Let's get my health back before we try this again. This is sort of like having the honeycomb ability in Hollow Knight right off the bat. Okay, so white objects you can pass through with your dash. However, I kind of need the white or the jump in order to make it over, so I'm just going to YOLO my way through and let my health regenerate. because I don't think I can make it up this cliff otherwise. There we go. And I just need to get a little bit more lumen back to get healed. Oops. I just wait here until I heal. I could see late game being a problem, having to wait a long time if you get a lot more health. Oh crud. You do not have a... Well, find out what happens when we die. Looks like it's just sent back. I don't know if I lost experience points from that. Like what we gathered from the last time we saved, I mean. This music is so nice. It's the type of game that you would buy the soundtrack for just to listen. Darn it. Bat's messing me up. Where'd the bat go? There he is. You can slash up if you want. I haven't really felt much need to, though. Alright. Apply the same strategy. Oh, darn it. I was supposed to wait until my health came back, but I think there's a lumen regeneration up here, so we'll just get that. There's a bat. Which also works as a lumen generation. I'm interested in seeing a video of somebody else doing that section to see if there's a way to do that without taking damage that I'm not seeing. I'm just going to take this guy out because the faster I get him out, the better. Alright, looks like we got another spike section. So here's a question. If I do this... No. Let's try that again. If I dash on top of the spikes, can I land on them? Trying to do this... Alright, no you can't. You don't get like a residual spirit that keeps you immune to them. Hey, how's it going, Silverant? That's a good point. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. It almost looks like I should be able to stand on the ledge there. Alright, we got a boss. I'm glad we got one. The evil dragonfly. Not close enough. I'm going to assume I can dash through that, but I kind of want to save my lumen when possible. It's fairly simple. The only thing preventing me from just destroying him is the stamina. It's always fun when you can get experience points during a boss fight. Oh yeah, the boss doesn't give lumen. You gotta be careful about that. That's what the bats are for, I guess. So you gotta be really careful about when you dodge in these fights. Is there pogo jumping? That's a good question. I haven't tested that. Nope. Probably shouldn't test it by jumping into the enemy's face. I'll try it on the bats when they come down. He's almost dead. I'm sure there'll be enemies after this section. See ya. up we go. It just looks like a lemon regenerator. Is there an item that we're supposed to have at this point? Oh, it's other hornet. Hello. It doesn't have a button to push. There we go. Oh. So is that the end of the demo then? The way he's talking suggests that that's the case. Well, we're going to see what's up here, because it looks like I might be able to do it. Well, that's a very pleasant game so far. For those looking for a less frantic combat experience compared to Hollow Knight. I need to stop jumping on that part. Come on. Okay, I don't know if I can make that. Probably can, but I'm not good enough. Oh, there's this. Not high enough. Okay, so you can pogo jump, so that's cool. So yeah, if you wanted kind of an easier version of Hollow Knight's approach to things, this seems like a game to keep an eye on, I think. At least so far. I'm sure that it'll get harder as the game progresses. Based on the mechanics, though, I can't really see it getting too much more difficult. Just because of how much recovery time there is on your attacks and everything. So it looks like a pleasant game. I like that. Alright, now I'm going to actually change the game name, see if I can do that before we start the next one. The first one did not have a entry in Twitch, and I don't know how to add entries. I should probably look into that. Alright, so the next one is Fairie Afterlight. Somebody texted me on Steam and said that this was out and recommended playing it, so we're going to give this one a shot. Looks like another kind of more pleasant. I like variety. Oh, so we're like a squirrel thing. I like variety in my Metroidvania games. I like them to be dark and brooding sometimes, but these more pleasant Metroidvanias that are coming out are a nice change of pace, I think. And then we can wall jump, it looks like. So actually very similar to Chiaroscuro so far, as far as controls go, except a lot more colorful. We reached a new place, Kimo. I did not expect that you'll be able to use spider legs after fighting that giant spider below. Most incredible. So this is immediate race for getting an upgrade, it sounds like. We can explore new places together now. Let's find Lucentia. So you got your Navi character. Okay, so like Hollow Knight, this one game sends you flying back with recoil anytime you hit an enemy. Oh, okay. Oh, you can control the wisp. And he's got a leash, so you can't take him too far. Neat. I guess that would be the fairy from Faerie Afterlight. I wonder if the second player can control the butterfly. That'd be neat. Alright, and then the fairy opens doors. Entire walls, it looks like. I like the minimalist design of this character, although it almost seems a little bit creepy. It's like a cat's head. But I guess this spider thing is an upgrade that you would get in the base game. Alright, checkpoint. It's a very, very cool art style for something that isn't too terribly difficult to put together. Ingenious design from an indie, since asset creation is probably the longest part of any development. Okay, so apparently the fairy can take control of enemies, which is an interesting idea. Okay, so now what? What does that do for me? Oh! Couldn't I just pogo jump off him? No, you can't pogo jump in this game, apparently. Cool. So it's kind of like Cappy. Okay, you're a shopkeeper, it looks like. You got all your wares next to you. Sounds like he doesn't have anything. Probably not for the demo. Oops. Apparently pushing up talks to him, and that's hard to do on a controller, or on a... The joystick is the only thing I'm allowed to use in the demo. The D-pad doesn't work. Kind of makes sense, since you have to use the right stick to control the fairy. How do I get back energy if I've already used it? Like in this situation. There's got to be a way to regenerate it. What are you doing here anyway? We're looking for Licencio. I always tell the truth. That's what I do. Well, stop looking like an enemy. Okay, it does not refill your energy. I'm curious how that works. Alright, so the weird pattern things disappear. And those are just background fish? They look like fish. That looks like I want to get that, so let's go back that way. Well, between Chiaroscuro and this game, we got two kind of similar games, which is good. Oh. Does it come back? Oh. So in this area, we can control the platforms by pushing the fairy button. Yeah, if I remember correctly, we want to go up for that item I was trying to get. That's not what I was trying to get, but I'll get it. That looks like a health upgrade, possibly? I don't know if we can jump that far yet, though. Whoa! That is not a wall I can spider jump off of. Okay, we're gonna try, and none of my other buttons seem to have any other abilities, so I think I just can't get that yet. Alright, that's what I was coming after. Oh, it's following me now. Put it here. Okay, I don't know what that did. But I guess I have a key now. So this game has a little puzzle platforming involved. That is going to set it apart from what Chiaroscuro presented so far anyway. And this is another. I wonder if I was unable to interact with those before. Okay, something just fell. Alright, I think it just opened this pathway. Alright, and so these are kind of like the doors in Ori, it looks like. So let's explore down here and see what we can find. That's where we came up. So we didn't explore the bottom right area yet. That looks very threatening. Weirdly silent, but... Alright, I'm gonna try and control it. Oh, I don't have any energy. How do I get my energy back? Oh no. No, not as threatening as it looks. There's energy. Give me that. Give me it. Yes. There was two there. I should have gotten two. Alright. So killing enemies gets you energy. Do the enemies respawn if you need them? That's another question. Is it like Clonoa? Oh, you were a poker. That's weird. I wonder if it takes a certain number to... Oh gosh. I feel like Super Meat Boy concrete walls. Okay, so what does this do for me? Oh. Alright, you're gonna stay like that for a while because that looks useful. Come on. Oh, you need to open this door for me. Alright, that takes me up here and that gets me the other key. This looks more like a thinking game from the puzzle platforming aspect. Not too difficult so far. I don't understand why I'm not able to make that jump. I think I proved during my Super Scalamania stream that I'm not always the best at platforming. Alright, for whatever reason, I don't seem to be able to make that distance. It seems like I should be able to. Can I pick up that crystal? Wait, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, it's like I drop as soon as I travel enough distance. Let's try and jump from there. Don't think I've got any other abilities that would help with that. Maybe this will let me hover for like a second. Nope. Still drop like a brick. Can I climb up this wall a little bit more? No. Oh. I don't know what I did different there. Alright, we don't want to be down here anymore. Okay, so the spikes are like Hollow Knight. I teleport you. So one of the things I do in my reviews, one of the things I try to follow, is I try not to make comparisons to other games. Like if I feel like making a comparison to other games, I try and find a way to describe it and word it differently. And I'm noticing that when I play games blind on stream, I'm constantly making comparisons to other games. I'll try not to do that as much. Can I take control of these rabbits? Nope. I think the music in Chiaroscuro was better for the relaxation aspect, but these graphics are extremely pleasant. Yeah, I'm betting I get some kind of dash ability at some point. Maybe not in the demo. Okay. While holding our... Ah! That seems good enough to me. And these switch mechanisms are really kind of fun. And then let me through that. Let's go ahead and use the checkpoint again just to be safe. Looks like it's just an enemy gauntlet. There's a lot of space in this room. To dodge things. I wonder if you're able to heal yourself during combat. You cannot resist my ability to... Oh, that's not good. It's a good time to control this. How do I use this attack? Nope. Yeah, you can't aim down with your sword. Based on what we know about what they said about the spider ability at the beginning, I'm betting that this sword attack is something we picked up along the way. Oh gosh, oh gosh. gosh, oh gosh. Whoop. Now, down I go. Let's see what happens when we die. Nothing. Okay. And it looks like you lose everything when you die. Or at least I didn't get to keep my energy that I collected. Let's see if we can do this a little faster this time. Get a little bit more bold. Get a lot of money from this. I don't know if I want to backtrack to that shopkeeper or not, but... especially considering this is a demo and I don't know whether or not what he gives me is going to help me right away. Wait a minute. Okay, that's counterintuitive. You can slash down, but you have to hold left or right. Oh gosh. Alright. I gotta get good. Gotta get good. Get him fast. Yeah, you do lose all your crystals when you die. I don't know if that's a percentage of crystals or if it's just from when I use the checkpoint last. So that's good to know. It's a good thing I did save at that checkpoint. I think it was Silver Int that asked how I remember death mechanics out of all the games I played. For whatever reason, it's one of the things that sticks out in my mind is being important for how the game plays. I want to be able to... that recoil, I gotta get used to that. Come on. I have not had enough practice with the combat before we got to this point. Alright, thanks for coming, Retrogania. Appreciate you coming and watching. This combat is taking me a little bit to get used to. I wonder if they have any actual bosses in the demo, or if the game even has bosses, since it's more of a puzzle platformer so far. I remember the Feudal Alloy is a game that really doesn't have bosses, it just has gauntlets like this. And getting hit right there is not a good thing. Glad they give you plenty of time to get out of that. Okay, take 3 hits. You can just get him carefully. He doesn't travel far enough for that attack to matter. I think the side platforms go away at this part. Alright, let's let one of these bugs come after me. I don't know why I'm calling them bugs. There's not really anything that says that that's what they are. And he's down. Oh no! Physics! I feel slightly embarrassed that this is the thing that's challenged me all morning. Well, we're getting better. I think everything here dies in 3 hits. I'm not as worried about the money since I don't think I'm going to be able to use it during the demo. Platform's going away. Okay, he's down. Come do your thing. The hardest thing getting used to with this combat is the recoil. Oh, still got hit, darn it. I was hoping to get through that without getting hit. Technically, that's always my hope, but whenever you have multi-phases to a fight. That is the trick, is doing better at the first phases. Can I get him? So holding down the right bumper brings back, lets me suck in the crystals, which is neat. I want to know what happens when I control this guy. Got him. Hopefully that's the last phase. Cool. I'm going to backtrack to the save point now. Really like the art style. Okay, those look painful. They are painful. Okay. So they are fast-moving sections. You don't want to stick around for the spikes to come out. And good thing I saved. Gotta think fast. Looks like there's a pathway that way, but I want to get this checkpoint first. Okay, let's go back. That way if I die, then I don't have to go through that section again. I barely clipped the edge of that. Okay, it looks like a pathway. Oh, wait, whoa, the camera just didn't catch up to me. Okay, so you can slash up. It feels a little weird that slashing sideways, like you push down to slash to the side when you're in the air. Kind of strange. Whoops. I got like stuck on the wall there. That was weird. Okay, we're finding Ori keys again. I haven't noticed that doors that open always have that yellow outline on it, but that seems to be what that suggests. Oh, the whole thing comes up. That's not good. I was not expecting that. I need to not do that. Heal up. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, that covers the... Oh, I have the key already? That's interesting. So you do keep some things through death. Alright, I have to hurry past this and then get up here until the spikes go away. Oh, that was very lucky timing there because I fumbled that. I'm betting those doors open once I complete this challenge. These guys are stronger than the ones we had in the gauntlet. They're taking 4 hits. Alright, second key. Luckily we can have both at once. I played one game, one of my lower scored reviews, that had an area where you had to collect 4 keys, but if you collected them all at the same time, oh gosh, oh no, oh no, oh no, I am so surprised I didn't get hit there. If you collected them all at the same time, the keys replaced each other, so like you could not beat the game because the key would be overwritten by another key. Alright, that's the shortcut. I bet I could have gone back the hard way just fine. Getting better, except that speaking too soon. Oops. I should never pretend I'm getting better before I actually complete the challenge. Boy, when you don't make a jump, you just drop in this game. Oof. I'm gonna be kind of mad at myself if I Hey, I got to keep the stuff anyway. I don't know what else I lost, but Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. Maybe it moved some of these platforms I just didn't notice. Yeah, I might as well drop these off. Not that it hurts to have them. Okay, so I think that was controlling the platforms. I think it's a timer thing. I'm not seeing what that's changing. Oh, okay, so I need to possess this thing. Probably not right there, but we'll try it anyway. Yeah, that worked. Okay, let's move that over here. I think... well, that's as far as I can move it anyway. Can I interact with that yet? Looks like I can. Alright, now what? I can't make that jump, I'm pretty sure. So let's try putting this back and see where the platforms end up. Whoops. Wrong button to control the platforms. Or wrong stick. I don't see that platform helping me over there. I'm going to put it at the midpoint and see what happens. Maybe something like that. Let's try this thing now. I think that that thing is restoring my mana. Wait a minute. Was that like that before? Not yet. Come on, come here. I think that's what that pillar was doing. I can test that if I fall again. Can I make this jump? It seems... I wish I could see more of what was over there, so I can line this up more appropriately. Alright, looks like we're not quite there yet, but let's test to see if this heals me, or heals my mana. Yes, it does. That is exactly what it's doing. That was difficult to notice. Didn't heal me completely, but whatever. I don't need all of it, I just need enough to get this guy over. Plus, he seems to respawn since I'm pretty sure I killed him earlier. A little bit of a glitch there. I need to be able to see more of what's off to the left so I can line this up right. In my opinion, that would make this section better. Maybe I am able to see over there and I'm just not pushing the right button. Come on. Because it seems like critical information. Like, I don't know for sure if I'm moving the platform up or down at this point. And it moves it down, which is the opposite of what I want. Like, he doesn't move out and he doesn't control the camera, so I'm not sure. I guess we'll just trial and error this out. A little glitch on the monster. Blending with the background. So it needs to be somewhere between these two. Let's try that angle. Maybe a little bit more to the left. Come here. No, not there. Might as well refill my mana real quick. It's interesting that he blends in with the background every time there. Okay, so I think I need to move this up a little bit, is what the problem was. No, I need to move it down just a little bit. It's a little bit right there. Maybe a little bit more. Nope, made it. Sweet. Oh, the spikes are being controlled. These are always fun. This is a mechanic whoops. It's a mechanic that I enjoy. Controlling the platforms like this. Alright, down we go. This seems like what my wife would call a sleepy game. I probably could have just jumped up that anyway. Of course we're going to go down. Here's the rule of Metroidvania games, though. If you have the choice between up or down, up is usually the better option because it's easier to go down than it is to go up, thanks to gravity. So if you're looking to complete a Metroidvania blind without using too much of your time, just wandering and getting lost, and that's one strategy that I apply. Hey Chemo, look over here. How curious. A building that looks quite ancient. Shall we take a look? Looks like someone's there too. I probably shouldn't comment on how strange that creature looks as a person, considering what I am. Hello, I've never seen you around before. Are you a traveler? I guess I'm a light seeker. A light seeker? That's amazing. This means you're looking for Lucentia, aren't you? My name is Sira. I live around here. It's nice to meet you. Well, this place normally doesn't look like this. I hope you can really see how this place was before it fell into ruins. I don't know. This place is quite pretty. I don't know if I would... This place, for some reason, has become dangerous for us, and that's why we have to hide. Not to mention, Nausea becomes strange, too. I don't know what Nausea is. This place is quite pretty. I like it ruined. I'm okay with keeping it this way. And I think this is a good boss fight, possibly, that we could... Good place to end the stream if that's what this is. Alright, we'll hit its face a couple of times. Let's try possessing it real quick. Doesn't look like that's an option. Alright, I'll get its rear end. I have a feeling that's the better side to end up on. Did I get damaged there? I have one less health, but I can't remember if I came in here that way or not. I guess I came in from a tech checkpoint, so I must have gotten hit by the rocks. Oh, that was rude. Landing on me. I don't think the fairy's going to help me at all in this fight. Giant beetles seem to be really common in these games. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to guess that these are... Oh. Oh. Okay. Whoops. Darn. I like this, though. I like that you're kind of using the mechanics you used in the level during the boss fight. Alright, come to the left. Get him from behind. Come on. Clear in as much as we can. Now, I don't think damage is what made him go into the next phase. I think it's pattern based. Oops. Alright. I gotta be careful being behind him because of that part. Alright, this part is pretty simple. Just stay out of the way. Oops. Seems like the further distance is easier. Alright. There's a heart piece, and I shouldn't have taken it already. Let's go up here. Did I get damage from that? That's too bad. Oh. Okay, he's back to this pattern. So I think he's going to do this 3 times. So on the 3rd time, I want to make sure I'm not behind him so he doesn't get that free hit on me. But the first 2 times, it seems like it's better to be behind him. Take him out. Cool. That was a fun boss. Ooh, and we got a dash ability. Cool. So it looks like we get powers from collecting body parts from enemies. And the dash is infinite, so that's cool. I think this will shape up to be a pretty good Metroidvania. I think the biggest issues are the polish could be a little bit stronger. Some graphical glitches along the way, and some things don't feel quite as intuitive as they could. But overall, I like the aesthetic and really like the general atmosphere, and I think that there is a good chance this could be one of the better Metroidvania games. That's an example of the polish I was mentioning. I'm really curious where this is going to lead me, so before we end the stream, we've got 5 minutes left, so we're going to give this a shot. Okay, so the question is, do I need to dash first? If I dash, can I dash in the air? No. Dash seems to be on a cooldown. It's telling me to press B to dash now, but I can't jump after I fall, so I'm just not very good at the platforming in this game, it looks like. There we go, that's more like it. Now I can move fast. Oh, it's another little rabbit guy. Congratulations, you reached the end of the demo build. That is awesome. Thank you for playing. Actually, I probably would, but I will do that later. But I think this has a lot of potential. I'm actually pretty interested in seeing where this goes. Also, that background is very pretty. In general, I like the aesthetics of the game. So I'm keep an eye on this one. I think this one will be among the better Metroidvania games to look forward to. Anyway, that's the end of the stream for this week. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next week.